Viz, once a secret military base, now a destination for the rich and famous. Does anything from the island's military past remain? Yes, and we're going to see some of that today.
What's up guys, it's Ronan again, and today I'm going to be doing a really extremely rare video. So we are on Viz, and that's an island off the coast of Croatia. It's the farthest island off the coast of Croatia. And at when Croatia was Yugoslavia, this base wasn't even, it was like a completely military, this island was a complete military base. So people weren't even allowed, like non-military people I'm talking about, like normal people weren't allowed to come to this base before 1991, and there's plenty of military things like tunnels and all that, and there's this submarine tunnel, like where they would hide submarines and also ships so they didn't get bombed. And today we're going to do some magnet fishing over there and see if we can find anything like pieces of history, like military. So that'd be really cool, and I think it is in this direction. As you can tell, it's very dry and hot here in Viz. But I think there's water. Yeah, that's nice water over there. The submarine tunnel, I just randomly saw this, and this looks like a bunker. It is locked, but that's really cool, just on the trail. And there's like a fence there so no one can crawl on there or something. I don't know how somebody would do that, or not for birds to go in there or something. Oh my gosh, so there's this guy on a jet ski. He was just twirling around, and this person on like a little floaty was on the back, and then the person completely flew. But here's the trail. It is, well, one of the trails to get down to there, and that's the submarine tunnel, and it is pretty steep, but let's try it out. So there's a bunch of people swimming like right next to this tunnel, but the tunnel is right over here. I have made it to the tunnel. It is very nice, clear water in the entrance, but it gets dark. So people would, you could see where they would connect the boats with ropes. People would, not the army or navy, whatever, the Yugoslavian army, they would, the military, they would hide the boats out over here, just so like if there's a bomb or something, it wouldn't damage them or something like that. Tunnel is not a toilet, that's what it says. Okay, probably people have been using a bathroom here. Honestly, it's a lot easier to see everything down here. Oh wait, listen to this. That's loud, the echo. Oh, there's a door over here. So we found another door right next to the tunnel, and this one seems to go farther than the other two. And there's these little holes, and this door is pretty thick, and it goes pretty far. Oh my. There's just cement around these walls. What if it ends up going, oh my gosh, it ends up going outside. What? Bro, on the GoPro, it looks completely dark, but only that little bit of light. I see some pillars. Yeah, there. That's so cool. I see just this big beam, so stuff doesn't fall on you. Another room. Oh, this is so cool. This is an exit. Oh, there's a window. Maybe storage. Oh, like ventilation, maybe. But wow. Here's the exit, people on a boat. And just the outside of it. Another door over here. So they could have had storage or places for people to sleep or something. Wow, this is really It gets quieter and quieter and darker and darker. So I'm gonna start magnet fishing right by these stairs because people might have went in and swam. I do not know somebody who would do that because that is kind of scary. It is dark in this tunnel. Look at that. First throw, there's people swimming over here. It finally hit the bottom. It is pretty deep right now. Don't feel like I got anything big, but could be something small. Just little pieces of random metal, like part of a submarine, a Soviet submarine. Okay, this is gonna wrap up the video for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. So by far, this is the best place that I've ever magnet fished. But apparently submariners they didn't leave much trash around. It's pretty clear water, so possibly people could have snorkeled and found stuff down there, but I don't know how they would dive down there because it's pretty deep. So what we found today is just some of these metals that could have been part of tools, could have been part of the submarine or parts of boats that just fell off into the water. These are like the biggest pieces that we found, but that is still pretty interesting. Could have been part of a Soviet submarine. So we didn't find much, but we don't want to make the day completely ruined. So